met Tina maybe 6, 7 years ago. I've been touring the Sonatum car for 11 years, and we were doing this festival in Auburn, and Tina was there, and we heard all these great things about, Tina, and it came to my attention that Tina liked our music and was a Sonatum fan, and what I didn't know is that she knew how to sing harmonies to almost all the pieces. So we invited her to sing with us, and it was amazing. I remember I couldn't believe it was like I had died and gone into, was hearing the music of the spheres, the two of them singing together. Recently we came through, Sonatum and I came through Santa Rosa, and we knew that Tina lives in the area, and we invited her to come and sing with us the entire show. And it was just absolutely spectacular. And next year in 2011, Sonatum is cutting back a little bit on touring because she has a little 2-year-old, wants to spend a little more time at home, and I'm kind of a touring junkie. And I thought, wow, maybe I could persuade Tina to, tour with me. And I was like, felt very blessed and astounded that she has agreed.
So that was very exciting. It's been effortless. It's been very smooth all the way through so far. So
yes, yes, it's fun. We did the photo shoot today for the posters and everything, and I managed to get Tina to take her guitar out. Wow, what a treat! Not only is she one of the best vocalists on the planet, but she's a very accomplished instrumentalist as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
my mother was a concert pianist and an opera singer. So I had my training start pretty much in the womb. And my mother also came from South Korea, so she had a very, very intensive, strict discipline with me. And by the time I was 9, 10, I was practicing the piano 4 hours a day, going to school. And then I began training in voice when I was about 15. I also started playing the guitar then. And then I continued on. I went to the University of Colorado and studied classical voice for a while, and then I went and studied sound engineering. So my whole life has always been vocalized, centralized around music.
I got my first guitar when I was 8 years old. My cousin was the studio guitar player on the Ed Sullivan show. Ed Sullivan show. Now that was the place when the Beatles came to America. They'd play. You guys are all too young to remember this. But that was like the Sunday variety show that everybody watched. And my father, every now and then, when they panned the band, he said, "That's your cousin, High White, there." And I said, "Well," so I'm 8 years old. We went to visit him. He took me down into his basement. And there were all these amazing guitars hanging on hooks in the basement. And he looked at me, saw my jaw had dropped, and he said, "Pick one." Whoa. And so I went around and I saw this kind of Gibson semi-hollow body electric guitar that just looked gorgeous. And I pointed my finger at that, and he said, "You would pick the most expensive guitar down here." And he pulls it off the wall, hands it to me, he says, "Now learn how to play it."
Wow.
So I felt like it was a destiny. I'm working on a new solo CD that I'm going to try to persuade Tina to sing on, and Sonatum's agreed to sing on it as well. It's for me, I like to do the music that's just kind of flowing through me at any particular time. And this has got like 3 or 4 different genres on it. I mean, it's like all over the place. It used to be that an album needed to be kind of, you know, kind of in the same vein. But now that most of the music that's sold is like via digital downloads. You know, you're going to have a variety of different kind of sounds, and you know, on an album, because you never know what people are going to really dig.
Right.
We've got a song called "You Can Make the Sun Shine," which is it's kind of very 70s-ish, you know, it's fun. I got one in classical Indian raga that we're using with more electric guitar, bass, called Avalayala. There's a piece called Kundalini Surji, which is also Gurbani Kirtan style from northern India. There's a rockin' Satnam Waheguru piece that's uses like a Muddy Waters type chord progression from the 50s. There's a wide range of stuff, you know. It's all fun. We're gonna make it very fun.
Yes, I'm working on 2 new albums right now, and one of them is focused on more acoustic, world devotional pieces that I'm also going to bring in GuruGanesha and Sanatam and Young Chen Lamo, Jayutal, some really, really fabulous players in that whole genre. And going to focus that album on different songs from around the world. I've got a couple in Hebrew and a couple in Spanish and Sanskrit, Gurmukhi, and one in English, just for old time's sake. And then I'm also working on another album that's more Sarah McLachlan meets Sade meets Bjork, kind of more electronic production, but also, you know, me, so. That's all in English, that's all just my own compositions, so yeah, exciting.
Excellent.
Yeah, the tour is going to be kind of like Kirtan meets pop, meets raga, meets rock.
I love it. I love it.
Yay! Nice one.